What? The shot? Oh, you started on an A. That's why I didn't get it. You started on an A. It's a D. So the gear and beer lick, just for clarification, because Luke and I talked about this, it's literally just. You're starting on an A. I didn't get it. It's a D.
I know. I always.
That's it.
What's going on?
Before this, Derek, like, what's the gear and beer lick? And then, that's what it is. It was funny though, because like Dorian's prerequisite for that, he's like, can you just write like the biggest dad lick ever so I could have it for a segue? That was it. But
yeah.
How's everybody doing? A whole bunch of friends here. What's up?
I've been doing it backwards. And
you do A, D. Or what were you doing?
I do A, G, D.
Oh, instead of. Also a classic, another big classic.
Oh yeah.
You just got to switch up those few. That's the classics right there. Feeling good on a Wednesday. There, Johnny knows. Sounds good.
What's going on? Feeling good on a Wednesday. Yeah.
There it is. I'm not gonna do it.
Come on.
I don't do it as good as you. You do it the best. Like Luke kind of does it when he's here, but it's kind of like,
I know,
like,
because he won't lean into it at all.
Very
right?
sterile. Like you believe in it when you say it, which is the best. So.
4B71?
What?
Well, man, listen to that, eh?
3-flat-7-1. Thank you, Sean. What? Oh, whoa.
It goes on forever.
That's the collider?
Not bad.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, the Nashville numbering system. Sean, did you do a video on that? Or did we just...
No, I talked about it.
You talked about doing it maybe,
yeah.
But we should, definitely, because that's like a really great system about... or a great system just for charting that is super useful. As Derek,
isn't that what you do?
Whammy bar with minor second harmonics.
Oh no.
Anyways, thank you. 4-flat-7-1. Thank you, Sean.
That's right. B7. Yeah. B7.
I like how he spelled it as a word, so you know what he meant. It's the best.
What? It's not my fault. I don't know what I'm doing. I've said that repeatedly on the stream.
But it's funny because I don't know. I think it's a pretty easy, honestly, a pretty easy system to understand. It's literally just like the interval and the flat or sharp according to what key it's in.
What's an interval? The band that Aaron and you were. Yeah.
No, that's
Aaron's band.
But it's more than one of them. It's plural. It's not a noun.
I'm confused.
There's more than one interval.
Oh, Luke.
Smash like. What's up, Luke?
Yeah, smash that like button.
Luke, are you driving still, or did you make it home that quick? Actually, I guess it wasn't. Yeah, Luke was far away from here. That sounds sweet.
Yeah, no.
I like it. Yeah. That's this. What setting is that? Oh,
yeah.
Setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Source Audio for this collider because we're just starting to dig into it, and it has a lot of really cool sounds for sure.
Yeah,
it's very super like high-fi verb and delays and
yeah,
100%. Yeah, how's everybody doing? As always, any new gear this week? Any new acquisitions? We always ask people to share it in the group, but I feel like sure enough, always someone has something new and fun that they want to share.
I got a new pedal. I think it's over there.
Which one?
Can you get that jam pedal from over there? It's on the floor, I think.
Yeah, let's take a look. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, Derek got some new stuff. You were in the States again, and I feel like. Anytime you're in the States, something comes home.
Yeah. I picked this up at Eastside Music Supply in Nashville. So, cool box for one. Jam pedals. Apparently made in Greece. I've been like wanting to figure out the whole get into the whole Univibe thing. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That's like their manual was like.
Oh, that's
this.
sick.
Like, look at that. This is an advertisement for Jam Pedals tonight.
That's a
I have
good
no
idea,
idea how good it is or what. The dude there, I want to check out some Univibe pedals, and the dude said it was killer. And yeah. So, like, it also looks, crazy. Oh, yeah, Dylan, man. Dylan's stiletto that he has.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's good?
Dude, it sounds killer.
Were you guys hang out when you were down there?
No, he's in the hospital, and or I don't know if he's still in the hospital, but he's in San Francisco area. No, look at this. Doesn't that look rad?
That's awesome.
Super hipster. And I mean, everything about me screams hipster, right? Like
flowers.
Yeah.
Daisies.
Yeah, like shitty paint job too, like on the back. Or I don't know if that's They might be intentional.
People charge more for the shitty paint job.
I know.
Do you remember you remember Fuzz Roches pedals? Do you remember that company, Manny? Oh, yeah. We used to sell them at Quest, and you could order like a custom paint job from because it's a husband and wife that build them, and for an extra charge, his kids would paint them.
Oh, I like that.
And like all the custom ones had like these awesome just like drawings from his kids.
They looked awesome.
The bag's cool, man. Like the bag's like see-through. Look at this.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
It's like a piece of fine lingerie.
I was gonna say it seemed more like Under Armour, but all right. Man.
Under Armour.
Whatever you're into, you know. Sammy's into Under Armour lingerie.
Right. Dude, there's a market.
Oh, there's a market for everything. I've learned that. People are crazy.
Sell something to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I got that. I have no idea how good it sounds. I don't know anything about it. I asked the guy at Eastside Music Supply in good old Nashville, Tennessee, which has like one of the coolest like hipster pedal selections I've ever seen.
I really like this packaging.
Yeah.
No,
and like
super nice.
so anyway, I got that. I have no idea if it's good. Maybe we'll plug it in tonight. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Who knows what crazy shit we'll get into on the old live stream tonight.
Alex, sorry, do you mind scrolling up? Dave said he picked up some sort of multi-effect thing there that I wanted to see.
Nice.
Got a kit for a multi-effect pedal based on Arduino. I don't know what that is, unfortunately. That'll be built after the current build. Nice. Sweet. That's awesome either way. I saw someone picked up a G4. That's awesome.
A fourth Schecter NJ?
What is it? What's the difference, Robbie? Which one is, or Andy, which is this?
The blue one.
The blue one. Is it an offshore one? Yeah.
I saw Jordan Gale from Highwind is selling his Jackson Misha Mansour, like that perfect color of blue.
Oh, like the Strat, yeah.
And I was like, ooh, made in Japan.
And that's a Jackson too, so it's probably very, very Fendery. Yeah, that thing looks really, really sick. I remember when he posted that right away. That's your color too, like that blue.
Yeah.
That's also his favorite. Yeah, I think. Like a lot
Man,
of
I don't know what I did
that.
with my phone, but I can't see who Facebook user is because I don't have the thing. I don't know if it's in my office or it might be my truck. If you want to try both, that'd be great. Yeah. So I picked that up, and I picked up an MXR Univibe pedal.
Nice.
Oh, you know what I should talk about is those shit pedals that I bought that we did the little reel on.
Oh yeah, Manny.
Yeah. Hey Manny, can you grab those two shitty pedals from my office? Yeah.
The 9 years in stock at that shop in Fargo. Yeah. Change to an HH.
Matt, like.
Yeah, I'm considering swapping the singles in mine for HSS. Chris from Peg City Pickup sent that humbucker that I want to get my dad to maybe put in the Schecter, but I don't want to route the body, so we'll see if it's routed for a humbucker underneath the pickguard or not.
So I have not tried either of these pedals yet because I got back and I have a ton of work to do before NAMM. So, but I got this Rocktron Nitro for $30, and on Reverb these sell for $30. So, not a great deal, but you know. How can you really say wrong, or how can you really say no to a $30 pedal?
No, that has flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One that's Rocktron.
Yeah. Yeah. And they did for that time period make like pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, still make some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is awesome. Okay, and then this one was the find that Dorian found. Like this was Dorian's find, and like he told me like right when I went to buy it that like. He's like, man, those things are on Reverb for like $250 to $300, and it's only $100. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. So, no idea how terrible this is gonna sound.
It has a belt clip.
I know.
That's
amazing.
amazing.
I think that's a speaker, isn't it?
Yeah. Does it take a battery?
Yeah. Like it's.
Take a 9-volt, so like you could just plug into it on the go. It's like the original pocket amp.
Oh, look at that, sweet.
Dude, that's
sweet
like
machine.
the sick version of like those little Marshall battery amps.
Yes.
That's
it's
awesome.
like, I'm sure it is not going to be great.
No, but we should try it.
We will.
Does it have a line out?
Yeah. Oh, no, that's line in. Yeah,
What's on the side, though? Oh, phones, so it's another output. Yeah, we could do that. We could run that direct.
I'm going to put that into my amp
Try
later
it out.
on tonight,
We
aren't
have the line set up right here. Let's try it. We'll try it later. Nice.
All right, so down to real business. So we're talking about pedal platforms tonight, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know that much about pedal platforms.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I know a little bit.
I was going to say, I feel like you would use that type of thing.
Yeah.
Sean just did a video, kind of like the edge of breakup thing, which is great. You know, we always kind of shout out Sean's videos on here, but truly they are like super informative and fun videos.
It's
but
almost like we planned to talk about this because Sean did a video that talks a lot about
you know what's funny
this.
is I don't think we actually did.
No, I know.
I
that's
think
what
we
we're
decided properly.
Also, what are you guys drinking tonight? I got lemon Stiegel Radler.
Lemon Stiegel.
yes.
I'm doing the Good Neighbor Amber Especial Amber Lager.
Especial.
Mexican. Especial. It's like a red Mexican style lager, which I really have been enjoying. Yeah, it's like a little
mayonnaise on it.
bit heavier
that's
than
Stobes.
Than a
Oh,
light
that's Stobes.
normal Mexican lager. A little bit heavier, but nice. I've been enjoying the Good Neighbor stuff a lot. Another Winnipeg brewery.
Luke, get out of town. Lemon's not the best one.
Radlers?
Yeah, the best one's the grapefruit one.
Yeah, I agree with Derek on this, actually.
I also agree.
Yeah. Luke, why are you always in disagreement with everyone that works here about every topic?
Did you find my or no? My jacket maybe in my office.
Wait, oh.
I'm just gonna make Maddie rent. What's that?
Wasn't in there either.
You checked my jacket?
Truck?
Really?
It's not in the truck.
My desk. Did you try my truck?
Try a truck.
You sure? It was in my truck before. I don't know what happened.
Angry Orchard, nice. Luke's drinking PBR, probably.
What's that?
Black Cherry Kool-Aid, nice.
What are you doing there?
Kool-Aid always brings me back to like elementary
You're gonna
school.
call my phone? Oh, it's on silent anyway. Go for it.
Anyways, yeah, sorry. Sean did his Edge of Breakup video, which I thought, yeah, like coincidentally kind of tied into this. But yeah, definitely check that out for a lot of like informative info on how Sean would do that. And I feel like this is like an approach that has been kind of continuously popular through the ages, I guess, like, you know, kind of regardless of how far modeler tech has come, because obviously modelers have kind of become a solution to that in many ways. But
Yep.
I feel like, you know, especially before that, and also with a lot of the Nashville guys or like session guys who still want to use amp rigs and don't want to use modelers and kind of want the physical thing, using a pedal platform amp is kind of a way that you can kind of bring your tone with you. Like, you just have your board. It's kind of like, you know, it sounds funny to say the analog version of a modeler because that's kind of going full circle, but at the same time, it's kind of the same concept. You can bring your sounds with you into, you know, a consistent, you know, anywhere you go, you're going to be able to find a Princeton or a Deluxe Reverb or, you know, anything like that. And as long as you have kind of the sounds in front of that you like, you'll be able to get what you're used to and what you want out of pretty much any backline amp that you're going to get. So I kind of feel like that was where the pedal platform thing really was popular and useful, because that's what worked for a lot of the session guys, that you show up on a gig and it's like, great, here's a Deluxe Reverb. I know exactly how this is going to sound, you know?
Yeah, I feel like they also didn't like the drive sounds that they were getting out of
Fender amps.
right?
Yeah,
And
exactly. A lot of the good classic drive tones came from actually driving tubes and not from like fake preamp gain.
Well, and I
You know?
just mean like Fender, no offense, but Fender's drive channels on like the Blues Deluxes. Where was it? It was in my truck, wasn't it? That was on my desk. Oh, I left it in the bathroom. Nice.
That was a funny
Yeah.
gesture.
Yeah, nice. Manny made the look like dropping a Duke and found found my phone.
That's funny. Yeah.
Let's not pretend we don't look at our phones while we're in the bathroom. Come on now, can't hide that.
Nope. It's a crisis.
Otherwise,
if it's forgotten.
I have like grave concern for Luke and other employees that are 20 minutes in the bathroom whenever they're in there.
Luke is on his phone. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah. I feel like I always hated. I had a Fender 410 DeVille, and I always said that the drive channels, the button should be labeled shit, and then there's another one that says more drive, and that should be more shit, because it just sounds like absolute shit. So, you know, no offense, Fender, but the
You
drive on
always
the
voice
Blues
things
series
so
are just
eloquently.
oh, they're just horrible, like just horrible. So. Yeah.
Luke, oh bud, you should be concerned.
20 minutes of pain.
That's not good. You're only 19. If you already have those problems, go to a doctor.
He needs more fiber, bud.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Actually, that's true. Luke eats like 5 pizza pops for lunch every day.
it's not good either there, bud. You should slow down on that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But anyways, you are correct. You're like high gain tones generally back then came from really like boosting amps and not
Yeah,
using
or just
the amp
even not even high gain, just like tube screamers and like stuff that was just slightly dirty, right? Like
Yeah.
it was, people were pedaling stuff up, and Fenders have such great clean channels to pedal up that I think that's kind of where, at least in my opinion, kind of where that all came from. At least for me, that's what it was. Is like, okay,
Yeah.
I can make this Fender. Like, I didn't ever feel like when I was playing rectifiers that I could really get like, I couldn't get this type of like.
And it's just like the way that the amp is saturating based on how you're driving it, right? Like, a lot of the gain comes from literally hitting the tubes physically and kind of creating that saturation, as opposed to just kind of dialing a knob to push a tube harder. It's like physical signal hitting it harder, so the gain responds a lot differently. And before high gain tones are what they are now in terms of digital tones and stuff, that was definitely the way.
Yeah. So, I mean, and then the boutique pedal market just kind of in the last like 10 or 12 years just kind of exploded as well with all these crazy drives that are so awesome that you can, instead of being restricted to one or two different drive channels on an amp, because typically most of the high gain, not even high gain, but just most of the amps that we buy, a lot of the time we're buying them for one trick. Right? Like.
Yeah, there's something about that amp that
Marshalls-
appeals to you.
Marshalls have to me, have one trick that they do, some Marshalls do like unbelievably well. That's the only thing I want to use it for. So, I think a lot of the newer amp companies that are coming out are kind of hip to that. So like they've got really good usable clean channels, like good pedal platform clean channels, and then they've got a decent crunch or overdrive, and then, killer high gain channels to make sure that they're not one trick ponies. But for a long time, I feel like that's all we had.
Totally.
So
everyone kind of did like their thing really well, but that was their thing, and it was like you either wanted this brand's tone for that or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's what when I played, I had the DeVille for cleans and I had the Boogie for high gain stuff, right?
Yep. Totally.
And for the pushed clean thing, I had the DeVille and I had the Wampler Paisley drive for a while was like kind of a go-to for me.
Robbie shouting out the Classic 50. Do you remember the PV Classics?
Yeah, dude, it was a 410.
I actually thought those had pretty good gain for what they were.
Yeah, they were still
definitely.
pretty terrible. I agree with Robbie on that one. So
I don't know. I thought the gain was a little better, but think of like 5150. No clean channel at all. Like it, right?
I like how everybody's being so much more polite. Like Scott there being like, yep, dirty channel on Fender Rod DeVille's poop. I should have said it that way instead of saying it was shit. Sorry, Fender.
Poop.
Yeah, Fender's really hurt by my comments. Like, sorry, Fender.
Dude, you can't really hate, like,
Meanwhile, somebody had,
here you go.
Somebody had Fender sitting there being like, oh,
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. They're everywhere.
Somebody had Fender sitting there smoking a cigar being like, yeah, kid, we sold like 600 of those a day for 2 decades. Go ahead and call it shit.
No, undeniably not.
The clean channel is awesome.
It just depends on what you want to do.
Yeah,
totally.
that dirty channel though.
But I would say personally, like obviously, Vox, more EL84y, more kind of like mid-rangey in a certain way. But similar concept, right? Like with the AC30s and AC15s and stuff like that. Like, but I definitely am a fan of like the Fender-ish sound.
Are AC30s pedal platform? Like, do you find them pedal platform?
I don't know. I mean, would you like? Did they? Forgive me if I'm not wrong. I was not. So I will say I was not.
Thank you for saying it.
Many would know. I was not a Vox guy. Were they? They were still single channel amps, were they?
I was never a Vox guy either.
Alex? AC30 single channel amp? Yeah, so you're getting a lot of it from the front end. And forgive me if I sound really dumb. I never really personally got along with the sound of the Vox amps. I kind of like the more like lower mid kind of focus like of the 6v6 thing.
I feel like if you've got a clean channel that's nice and warm and like a little more rounded in the bottom end, like a Fender, that it takes pedals way better.
Exactly.
I feel like a Vox
brighter sharper.
and it's sharper, and I just want to stab myself in the ear when I'm listening to an AC30, unless there's certain guys that are playing them, because like guys like Stu G puts.
But there are guys that make them sound amazing.
Great.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a reason that there's no Vox in my collection, and that's not because I don't think they're cool. It's because I'm not cool when I play one because I sound terrible.
Well, they're very like present. Like they're very there. They feel like a little stiffer.
Bright
they're,
AF.
They're so bright AF. Exactly. They are, which is like
Yeah.
a certain sound for sure, and it's not necessarily again.
Nice. Peg City, you have an AC30 and it takes your pedal board very well. That's awesome.
Good.
I just have never found one that I got along with. I got to, like, I didn't even really get to play Stu's.
James, forgive
but,
me either way. I phrased
like,
that wrong.
That 62 AC30 of Stu's
Yeah.
sounded so good.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Probably because I wasn't playing it.
It's kind of like EL34s, I guess, versus like 6L6s. Like I find them to sound even in the like I will say that a lot of the rev stuff I feel like is voiced in the preamp, so they sound fairly similar with most tubes, but like definitely more low end with the 88s, and with the EL34s there was like that really bright mid character that I wasn't quite as big on personally, but I was just talking with Bill Cartwright, a customer I've been chatting with, who's been giving me updates on all the different stuff he's trying with his amp, which is awesome. But he's really a huge fan of the EL34s. So I don't know, just kind of depends on your taste.
34s or 84s?
34s, he's talking about his 120.
Okay, yeah.
But same kind of idea, right? Like more of like a higher mid focus, like
Very British.
yeah, just a different thing. But yeah, different types of platforms. I personally, as you're saying too, like kind of something with a little bit more of like a low end kind of presence to it, like a Fender or the D20. I like, not to shout out our own stuff, but the D20 is like a really good modern take on that type of thing. It's very rounded and
Earning
very
that paycheck,
balanced.
aren't you, bud?
No, I like it. Legit. Like I would endorse the D20 if I didn't work here. Like it. Like
I
for what
absolutely
it
love
does.
the D20 amplifier made by Rev Amplifications.
All right.
It's the best pedal
Listen, dude,
platform.
you can run it from here. I'm done. Go for it. All you.
No, yeah, 100% you're right. That like the D20 is like,
It sounds great. Like from an unbiased perspective, it just is very balanced and it takes pedals really well. Like it does that thing really
yeah.
nicely.
It can do the high gain thing. That's what I like the
Oh, right now, Damon's plug. I definitely back it for sure, but I would feel the same way about it if I didn't work here. That's a good point, James. He says any amp can sound good as long as you're using it for what it's intended to do rather than what you want it to do, basically. Which is, that's a very good point.
yes.
Nice. It does.
Yes.
G3. G3 into the D20 is the sauce. Old Yamaha 100 412 for a clean platform. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like old Yamaha amps, even the little Yamaha amps these days sound awesome.
Yeah. The T.
Is your gate just cranking?
Oh yeah, the threshold.
I was
is
gonna say,
way
like,
up.
looking at that, it's like,
Yeah.
what is? Nice. Glad to hear you're doing the G20, David. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess that was kind of the difference with like philosophy between these two amps as well. Like, I posted.
Oh, you have the G20. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, no, I put the G20, which is a little bit of a warmer. I guess I'll turn the drive off because it also has a drive channel.
Yeah, I played at church on Sunday for the first time in like 6 months,
Nice.
and they just sent out like a message on their like group chat thing on Facebook about like less is more and like play less to make sure you serve the song. So in one of the opening songs, all of a sudden you hear. And my brother started laughing, and so did Luke. And I was like, well, it's not more, it's just.
That's unreal. I love it.
Just
I'm not
fun.
surprised even remotely.
No. I'm curious what you guys are all using for amps that are watching right now. And do you guys have like separate pedal platform amps? Like, I'm one of those guys that I do like to use things for what their intended purpose was, right? Like, so I really like, what Marshalls will do. And there's a time and place for like boogie sounds and Marshall sounds separately, but like when I go out and yeah, nice fluff. What's going on, buddy? I thought a pedal platform was simply an amp that didn't have one of those huge leather handles, and thus better to
they
stack
don't.
pedals on.
They're foldable, which is why we can tuck them underneath here. Yeah, that's funny. Big clunky. It's funny because
Yep.
the 120s definitely have that, like just the big clunky handle. Oh, how's it going,
Nice.
Fluff? That's awesome. Yeah. Princeton Reverb 2. Nice. 2 Fender Deluxe Reverb, 4 revs, and a Princeton. Nice. What do you like better, Andy? I'm definitely finding that I'm more of a, I think, Deluxe Reverb fan than a Princeton fan, which is not what I thought initially. But I just like the balance of the, like, Deluxe Reverb has a lot of body to it, you know?
I'll finish my thought of what I was saying there is that, like, when I go play at church and stuff like that, though, and when I go play out somewhere, I almost always am taking a D20 now.
Yeah.
And even the D20 over the G20 for me, because I feel like it takes pedals, for what I do, it takes it a little bit better.
Well, yeah,
And it's not as bright.
The intent with the way the channel on each of those amps was also different. Like with the G20, obviously it has the second channel, which has lots of gain. Like from like the regression off with the gain dialed back, it's almost more of like a broken clean type thing, all the way up to obviously like super high gain. With the D20, where it's a single channel, it kind of has to serve every purpose. So I feel like it's a lot brighter and definitely has more flexibility within the clean channel. Like the G20 clean is a lot warmer.
Yep.
Which is like intended to stay warm and kind of be like that fatter clean because the broken tones come from the gain channel. But the D20 is a bit brighter, has the ability to break up because the gain knob is actually active on the clean channel, so you can actually push the preamp a little bit harder.
Dude, it's closed captioning you on the phone so I can see the...
Oh, is it like totally wrong?
And it says G and then spelt out 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Nice.
It's funny because even with reels that we're doing, like the TikTok stuff, like almost always the auto generating is like really weird in terms of the way it spaces words and stuff. So we have to go back and edit it. But yeah, I feel like people ask us that often, and I feel like they are voiced differently for sure. Like they do sound different. I mean, Derek's playing the D20 right now, which is definitely brighter and has a gain knob on the clean channel, so you can dial it. Nice. That's funny. There's a lag on it too. But yeah, anyways, you can push the clean channel a lot more on the D20, which I feel like is kind of the intent with something like a pedal platform setup, whereas the G20 clean is really clean because it has a gain channel, and that was kind of thought of when designing those products. So thoughts on trainer amps? Played some that I like, some that I don't like. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good
Yeah.
Canadian built amps,
Totally.
owned by the old Long McQuades.
Yeah. Built by the old Yorkvilles.
Yeah.
That sounds great. That's with the tilt on?
Here, I'll dial it similarly. Boost is right at noon, and the tilt is just slightly to the, like I'd say like 1 o'clock, 1:30ish.
Toggle switch in the middle.
Yep.
So yeah, Derek's on the D20 with the gain pulled out. You like
Yeah,
that?
here's my quote unquote clean.
And yeah, the G20 doesn't have the push pull gain, but it does have the wide switch, which is like a little bit of a high and low boost.
So like, if you guys haven't seen Sean's video about like edge of breakup tones and pedal platform stuff, I mean that is the way that I play everything. Like that's as clean. That's as clean as I want to be.
And you can back your guitar off if you need to, right? Like, and that's something Sean is always doing. I've noticed is he's really playing with the volume on his guitar to hit the amp in different ways, which makes a huge difference. Like when you want to be able to push a single channel amp more, like rolling it back definitely, is a very useful and overlooked technique.
I find I don't roll my volume back that much to do it. I just honestly my attack is so much softer. And then
But if you have like one channel,
yeah.
and that's how it's gonna be, like Nick Johnson's a guy who's a good example of that too. Like, remember live, like he literally just like had his Mesa Triple Crown, just right in the front.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like everything was just from his guitar, and that was it. And it was crazy because his tone was amazing every night.
That's because his guitar is amazing.
As is he.
That's mostly the guitar.
Also, no, Nick is
Mostly this guitar,
the real
Nick.
deal.
You designed a beautiful guitar, Nick.
Nick is also the real deal. That
No,
guy
he can play.
absolutely rips. Yeah. But I know you've explained this before, but what's the difference between the three versions of the generator, MK3, 120, 100P, 100R, other than wattage? They've been revoiced down the line, as things.
I don't think he's asking that. If you're just wondering the difference between the 100P, the 100R, and the 120, it's real simple. 120, 4 channels. Blue, green, red, purple, or purple, red, however you want to call it. Right?
Oh, sorry.
And then 100P is just blue, green, purple. 100R is blue, green, red. You save some money by dropping a channel, and you just pick whichever high gain channel you like.
And there's no difference between the clean and crunch channels on any of those amps.
Nope.
On the previous versions, they did sound a bit different. On the Mark III versions, they do not. Like the channel 1 and 2 are the
On
same.
the previous versions, we had 100-watt, like actual 100-watt versions, but the 100P and 100R are actually 120 watts. They are the same power section as the 120 and the same preamp sections for
each channel.
Yeah, for each channel. So you're really, if you hear a difference between one, like a 100P and a 120, it's going to be something, I would say it's like either like some sort of component tolerance is off, right? Or when we put the knobs on, sometimes they don't sit in the exact same spot. So like noon on every amp is not always exact, right?
Yeah.
And then, other than that, tubes, like just tubes.
Tubes do make a big difference, and it's funny, you know, how that has changed even in the time that I've been working for Rev. You know, where we're able to source tubes from, like, does make a pretty big difference.
No,
Robbie.
no, Robbie. It says right on the amp that's 120
It says
watts. You
on
just
it,
didn't
yeah.
read, bud.
All the 100 is the well, I will say, yeah, like they used to be that, but we just stuck with the same name because it's the same channel.
I just wanted to buy one set of transformers, guys. That's all it comes down to, all right? Stocking parts sucks. So,
It does.
yeah.
Even a rack unit. It's a little big, but maybe something down the line we could. Anyways, so that's the D20.
What kind of rack unit? Preamp or like just a rackable head?
Stocking parts does suck. Absolutely.
That's the worst.
It's funny, like, hearing directly the difference. Like, this is so much rounder. That has a lot more bite to it. Like, the G20 clean almost works really well for, like, jazz stuff, you know? Because it's just so smooth.
Yeah.
Or just, like, really, really clean tones.
Yes, transformers are expensive, and they're heavy, and they take up space, and they're super annoying, but they sound good. That was in the wrong key.
E minor.
What's that?
E minor.
I know, but I did that wrong. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's up, Timothy? Timothy Daigle's watching, and he's the one who just built the killer workbox we just got. And those.
It is sick.
Yeah.
It's very, very sick. I just took a video of it, actually, and sent it to my tour manager for Peach Pit, and I was like, this is what I need. Like, this is what I want. Yeah.
Yes, the head cases fit perfectly. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We'll show you guys some pictures of them on social medias whenever the guy who does the photos for the social media does those.
Yeah, I mean, I can take some once it's built. So what pedals do you generally end up using? I mean, you talk about this all the time in the stream, but we'll just talk about it again because that's kind of the concept. But like, if you're going into like a gig where you're using like a D20 or a Fender or whatever, like what pedals are you going to bring with you that you know are going to react the way that you want with that type of amp?
2 overdrives, tuner, or like I use the Ernie Ball volume tuner pedal normally.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 overdrives, a distortion, reverb, delay, some wah pedal.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, that's like the staples. I mean, your board that you're using right now is what I used at church on Sunday, just because I'm in the middle of building a new board right now. And
which
I mean,
Manny's working on. and it looks
Manny is
awesome.
doing for me.
Yeah.
I just selected the things to go on it, kind of, even that he's somewhat helping with. So
Steve, we do have purple G20s that should be listed on the website. Yeah.
yeah, and there's free shipping on right now. I saw Kyle mention that too. So if you guys are looking to grab anything, you can save some money because shipping rates have been absolute shite for us this last
They've been horrible.
year.
They've
So
absolutely skyrocketed this last year.
did I figure out the collider yet? No. I mean, I got a cool sound out of it right now, but have I played with it any more than last time I was on the stream in this? No.
Nope.
Because I've been here for like
Derek's been
since the last stream. I think I've been here for 3 days. So yeah, I was down in the old Nashville, hanging out.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I know. I did like the minor or like
It was minor.
minor pentatonic scale.
And just
that's
the way you
it.
played it sounded cool. Yeah. it's good. You did it. It was good. Good job.
Like that.
Drive-wise, you use most of the G2 still, or have you like? I feel like
was using the tilt, the two sides of the tilt like all Sunday.
I was gonna say I feel like I've transitioned to the tilt. Like,
Yeah.
I still like the G like.
Did you? Oh, you messed with it since I was using it on Sunday, right?
Not really. No. Oh, the tilt. Yeah. Yeah. But I find like even with the G20, like I can think of the G2 for me. Like before, I used the G2 for a lot of like lower to mid gain tones, and now I kind of think of it more as a channel. Right, because it definitely has more of that kind of compressed like channel feeling to it.
Yeah, that's a lot more along the lines. I would have been a little bit brighter. That would have been around like the tone I probably would have been using on Sunday for like, that'd be the most like gainy.
That'd
Sound
be like
like-
on the hotter end of things. The thousands.
In and around there, and then like. So even if I was using both sides with the neck pickup, it would have been like in that like. Right? Most likely I would
Crazy how
have been.
different those channels sound.
Most likely I would have been here, like. Like.
So like Boston.
Pretty close.
I think I have fairly close settings to what you have right now. Alex, zoom in on his pedal so I can see it. I can't see it with the lighting right now. It's crazy how with like similar settings, how differently it's hitting the D20 just because you're able to push the gain on the amp a little bit harder. You know, in the clean. Like the G20 can definitely take pedals in the clean channel in the right way, but like that just really shows how much more open this sounds. Yeah.
So that was kind of how I had this set.
I'd have to kind of push this like that.
You're using both sides. I'm just using the.
Yeah, it's about as hot as I can get it.
Well, let's do this. Let's see if the guitars, because there'll be a bit of a difference. Let's
For sure.
see.
But at the same time, like, yeah, you're just using the
guitars,
boost.
It's the hands.
Yeah, Derek's a better guitar player than I
It's
am.
all the hands.
We know that.
I didn't say that. I just said I had better hands.
It still is different though. Like,
Oh yeah. I
like
must say,
there's just so much more saturation going on here, even though it's
I-
clean still.
but this doesn't feel anywhere near as good as that does. I don't mean the neck. I mean like the sound, like
Yeah.
the way it's. I don't know.
But even then, like this still, like, there's something to be said for having the ability to actually push the preamp gain on the amplifier, even on a clean channel, that is going to affect the way the pedals respond to it, right? Like. Nice, Steve just
have my
got the
guitar
purple
back.
G20 and a foot switch.
I'll take my guitar back.
Awesome, dude, yeah. Steve just picked up an amp. Thanks, Steve.
Oh yeah. Oh sweet. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, dude. We'll get that shipped out for you tomorrow.
He didn't say he picked it up from us.
He says just got the purple G20 and
Did
foot
he?
switch. He's
From
looking at the
us?
B-stock amps.
Oh geez, yeah, he did, bud. It's right there.
Nice.
You can see it on
Thanks,
my
Steve.
phones.
We'll get that shipped
Yeah,
out for
that'll
tomorrow.
go, bud. Yeah,
Nice.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll make sure that gets.
You're paying for the beers at NAMM there, bud.
And tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's sick. Thanks a lot, Steve. We'll get that out for you tomorrow morning. That's sick.
Like that sound, that tone just rips, man. Like.
Nathaniel, that's sick, man. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, for me, I think it also kind of has become the tilt. I mean, obviously with the G20, it's different. Like, I feel like, let's see how clean I can get this to sound.
I really want to try the Greer Lightspeed. Like I bought one to mess with, but I haven't tried it really yet. Yeah.
So this is the G20 high gain channel with the gain backed off completely.
Yeah. Didn't we make it brighter?
So if I roll the volume back, I can kind of get it close to that with the tilt.
I cranked your treble to get there.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, but that's with the treble 9.
But even then, because I'm rolling it back, it does sound a little more choked, right?
Yeah, the light speed is incredible. Sean's got one, so I picked one up. I just honestly haven't had time to play with one at all. I really need to. There's a clip I have of Chris Condon on my phone that we'll post on social media later that he was using the G3 with the light speed, and man, did that thing ever sound
That's a great
amazing.
pedal. Yeah, really nice pedal.
James, what would you say is your favorite non-rev amp? You go first, and I'll think about it, and then I'll tell you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is the thing, and again, I'm not trying to like kind of shameless plug, but I feel like I can get like a good clean tone that I like from our amps, and I feel like I can get a good gain tone from our amps. And other amps that I've used, there's been a bit of a compromise on either end of things. I'm really a fan of Fender cleans. I like deluxe reverbs, but for high gain stuff, I definitely like a 5150.
Sean said to hit the wide switch on yours. So, on Marshall MG members.
Oh yeah.
That helped with the brightness. Go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's rounder for sure. Like I gotta boost the. That's pretty good. Digging it. Marshall MG, no question. Yeah, I
Robbie,
think Fender cleaner like 5150 for high gain tones for me, I would say. Yeah.
I tried to check out the Mark 7 today, but they didn't have one at Long McQuaid when I was there. So
DS40.
I did ask about it.
Sean says Friedman DS40.
Yeah, the Dirty Shirley. It's a good amp.
Yeah.
I would say for me, my favorite non-rev amp is, man, I have a lot of good stuff. For high gain, because I'd have to have more than one, but for high gain, I have to say that Marshall AFD 100 is probably
really
my favorite.
I didn't expect it to sound as good as it does.
My favorite non-rev amp. Apart from that amp right there. Yeah, Anthony, you know it. And Anthony, I saw your question before, sorry I didn't answer it. Cabinet makes a world of difference, like a world of difference.
Yeah. It's funny, even like trying different IRs out through, our rigs. It just really, like, obviously that's a digital simulation of a speaker, but like it's insane how much of a difference the IR can make with the same.
Well,
preamp
dude,
section.
even just like right now, like check it out, like. So this is a 4x12. Here's the 2. I do not love that anywhere near as much.
I like the 112 though.
Yeah, but that sounds hollow to me. Like it sounds like it doesn't sound bad.
Right away, the low end's back.
Like.
That sounds great, man. Yeah, tilt D20 with the gain push, dude. Like that's it. That is absolutely.
And
it.
whatever these pickups are, like this.
It's the Schecter pickups.
They sound great.
Yeah.
Like
It's funny. I just saw John Brown posting because Andrew got one of his guitars. Andrew Baina got one of John's new signature Schecters, and he was talking about how much they nailed the pickups on it. Like, yeah, the Schecter custom shop's been crushing it for sure. The ET90 Rev IR works well for boomy cleans. Yep, definitely. Yeah, those are really warm profiles.
I would say my other favorite amp that's non-rev that's here would be either the 65 Super Reverb that I have, like Fender's 65 Super Reverb, or the 66 Bassman.
Yeah.
Those are two of the best.
With the JMP.
Yeah, the JMP is really good too. I mean, there's a lot of stuff everything is awesome. Like literally everything, except probably not this. We'll find out. This is probably not awesome.
Dude, no.
But everything else is awesome.
It's got nitro.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team.
Nice.
Once you have kids, you'll start watching like Lego Batman and stuff like that, and you'll get it.
Oh man, yeah. I can't imagine being the person that writes those cartoons.
Smartest thing they ever did.
What do you have to do to get in that headspace,
dude?
Like.
I bet you they barely write anything, and they just hire Will Arnett to voice Batman. And the rest of it is like, how close to being offsides can I make this that kids are still allowed to watch it?
Yeah, exactly.
And that makes me want to go home and watch it even when my kids are in bed. Animated films. So,
out of curiosity, let's try the G3 into the D20 and then into the G20. Because I just want to hear how, because like I think we've kind of determined the way that this takes,
like, I don't need
more
anything else than
normally
that.
gain stage pedals. Like, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Yeah.
And then if I need, like, I could play it in the right key, like.
I don't know what the root note was. I think it was fine. It was D. You changed keys after. Then there was a problem.
Like, just use the drive side of the tilt. How many of you guys have tilts? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many of you guys leave the boost on just all the time?
Okay, quick vote. Who here has seen Lego Batman since Luke is commenting on it and like Andy commented on it? Like, yes.
I have not seen Lego Batman. I've heard it's sick. I haven't seen it.
Anthony is the new Dynamis Pro or Proto in the house. Yeah, it's not here. It's on the other side of the wall over there.
Colby,
Somewhere.
yes, the G8 absolutely makes a difference with the G3 for that type of tone. I'll show you.
Hey, what's up, Jordan? It's good to see you, man. Jordan's the guy commenting as Facebook user right now. And Jordan won the Gen 740 that we gave away at the first ever NAMM we were at. So.
That's awesome. All right,
And he just commented on Facebook that the Gen 740 is still the best amp he's ever owned.
I'm just gonna show
Appreciate that. Gen 740 is still my favorite rev amp.
It is,
So.
and that's your sound.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh,
sorry,
you know what? Actually, I want to tell one story about when I was in Nashville
Yeah.
because this is so gratifying for me.
Only
because
if I can do this the whole time.
It's okay, Jeff. I have every rev amp and I still don't sound like Sean, so we're in the same boat, bud.
Sorry.
Okay, before the tilt, my favorite rev pedal by far, the G2. I love the fact that you can like. I love the fact you can get that out of it, but you can also get. And I make no bones about it that my favorite channel on our amps is the green channel.
Yeah.
Well,
Specifically the 740.
I got to. This is the only time I'm going to name drop tonight. I got to go deliver an amp to Dan Huff, and most of you might not know who Dan Huff is, but Dan is like session guitarist from the like 80s and 90s, and like huge guitar player and producer. And I got to take him through the 120, and he loved the green channel on the blue aggression mode, and I was like, yes! I'm like, Dan Huff loves this.
That's my favorite channel on the Mark III is with the bright switch on with the split coil thing. Like
Yeah.
that's the video I just did. Like that's the sound. That's literally it. Many
He has
leather-bound books.
Many leather-bound books. And this, what is it? Smells of rich mahogany. Yeah.
That's very sick.
He is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, that's very,
It was
very sick.
like bucket list kind of player and like dude for
To
us
watch do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Colby had asked about if the G8.
He played Danger Zone, man.
What?
He played Danger Zone. You don't even know what that is yet, do you?
I do
Goose?
know what Danger Zone is.
Are you sure?
I know what Danger Zone is.
Did you watch Top Gun?
No, I still didn't watch Top Gun. You guys maybe not want to watch it. I told you that, but I know what Danger Zone is. I do know what
Can
that
you
is.
sing it
Come
for
on.
us?
Isn't that it? No? That was We Will Rock You. I realized, no, I can hear it in my head right now because I've heard it in so many segues in movies. Because it's like the ironic, you know, but I'm realizing now from singing it in my head, it is the same melody as We Will Rock You in the chorus, is it not?
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Different syllables, but
Syllables.
the same melody. Yeah. No,
wrong emphasis.
I've heard it in other movies.
The emphasis on the wrong syllable? Okay.
Anyways, Colby
Still,
asked
scroll the
if-
comments so we can
listen.
see what people are saying.
Yes,
bud.
I've been
Pay
trying to
attention.
answer one of the things that someone asked. Okay,
Does
listen.
G8 make a
listen,
difference for
listen,
the D-gents?
listen to this.
D-gents from
Listen to
upcountry?
this. Okay? Hear that? Now you don't hear that. So, with the chugs, you're gonna get a lot of noise. I mean, I have the G3 fairly low gain right now. If you go higher gain, right? Like you got a lot of noise there. But with the G8, you know, I'd say like that style of playing specifically is about the space in between all of everything. It's like you want everything to be really tight, not like what Derek is doing right now. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right? So it's more about the space in between the notes. Even with that, just the cleanliness of it. But it's still transparent enough that you can get like sustain, you know? And it does it very well, but as soon as you want it to really tight. So yes, the G8 does help with that. It's also very transparent, so it does give you a good amount of sustain.
Stand Up Media, what store are you at? Yeah, we have time. I don't think Nan's going to be that busy, so I mean, we'll be busy, but I think that lots of people are going to be like, oh, I can see the whole show in a day. So, yeah, what store are you at, and where are you from? That's the other thing we haven't asked everybody tonight. Smash that like button again for us. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. No. Where are you guys from? Where are you watching from tonight? I saw my brothers watching and my nephew, which means they're like probably sitting on the couch on either sides from each other watching the same thing. Or he's upstairs and Luke's downstairs.
Yeah, Luke's on his phone downstairs.
Yes. Good
So-
Times Music. Dude, I like the name of that.
Nova
Good
Scotia,
Times.
nice. I'm actually from Dartmouth, Colby. That's sick. Lived in, I guess, kind of around the McDonald Bridge for a while, kind of like downtown Dartmouth.
Oh, hey,
first
Robbie's
13 years of my
prompting
life.
us to tell everybody to join the Rev community
Rev community.
on the old Facebooks.
We didn't do that. Join the Rev community. Join the Rev community. I don't know. Yeah. Like, aside from Rev-related stuff, it's just a bunch of great people hanging out and posting about gear and having fun. And that's why we're all here. So, Joel, how do you like the Jackson 7-string with the Evertune? I actually really like it quite a bit. I've recently learned to love Evertune bridges for what they do. I think it was one of those things that theoretically I just like, there was a little bit of something that nice. No, it's a good riff.
I know, I was just messing around, bud.
It's a huge riff.
It's my new tune.
You wrote it?
Yeah, just right now.
That's sick.
Don't you steal it, you son of a... Don't you dare.
I was going to.
You're like, I
was gonna
can't.
record it.
It's way too simple.
Hey, man.
It's way too
is
simple
good.
and sounds like 90s
The
shit.
notes per dollar ratio is higher. Yeah, I've learned really to appreciate
Oh.
the Evertunes, especially for recording, because it just saves you so much time.
Eggies are hot trash, Scott. Get some mini eggs like a normal person.
Eggies? What are eggies?
Hershey's version of mini eggs?
Oh, no, that's
That's
bad.
bullshit.
Don't do that.
That is bullshit.
It's bad.
bad.
I'm not as mad as he is about it, but I like mini eggs.
Oh, man. You know what, America, for those of you watching, your version of mini eggs, I'm fat. And you know what? I like mini eggs. And guess what? Your version of mini eggs, the chocolate sucks. The Canadian version is way better. I refused to buy some when I was in the States because I was like, oh, no, this is bad chocolate. Sorry, America.
I will say, though, Smarties are not as good as M&M's. Sorry. Yeah, you look mortified. Man, you like ketchup chips. Stop.
Dude. Dude, plain M&Ms are shit. Like, they're
No.
terrible.
What do you guys think? My wife said that too. She said I'm dumb for thinking
Peanut
that.
M&Ms are awesome.
Oh yeah, 100%. But even regular, I prefer it. The texture's better.
Yeah.
I like
Kobe
the
facts.
squishier chocolate. I don't
Andy,
like the
oh, hey,
pure crisp.
you know what else we didn't talk about? You know what? You know what else we didn't talk about? Huh? No, you didn't even answer me.
Lots of things. Whoa, this thing is a coil split. I didn't even realize.
It's like his
It's like
guitar.
the fourth time we've done this.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at this.
Whoa. Okay, great.
Um,
Didn't know that.
no, so here's the thing. How many of you live in either Minnesota, like near Minneapolis? We know Andy does. Minneapolis, Denver, or Council Bluffs, Iowa / Omaha. Anybody watching besides Andy? Because the old Gear and Beery is going on a bit of a road show.
Gear and Beer Roadshow.
That's right. It's coming up.
Taking it
right
to the
on
road.
our way to NAM. We're stopping at a couple of shops on the way. It's going to be me, Mr. Daniel Trudeau, our commander-in-chief and designer, and Mr. Sean Tubbs. What'd you do? You're counting how many people?
Yeah.
And Westy. Westy will be there. Yeah, we're going to be Eclipse Music on April 3rd. Yeah.
Yep.
Going to bring the old Gear and Beer Roadshow a little bit
Yeah.
to Eclipse. I want to try it. They got like shit tons of pedals at that shop. I saw
At,
some photos.
Flipside?
No, well, Flipside does too, but Eclipse.
Yeah.
Like.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. God, man, I kind of want to do that again.
I am not rolling through Northern California on the way down, but one day, East Coast. Where East Coast? There's a good chance your shop's trying to have us out because, yeah, total eclipse of the heart. Yes, Stubbs. Oh, no, Andy, we have to cancel if you want us to fix the LEDs on your Mark II. Shoot. So the Gear and Beer at Eclipse Music has been postponed until Andy finds a way to fix it.
It's not a matter of Dan being able to fix it, Andy. It's a specific circuit board that's not in production anymore. It's literally something we can't order anymore. Like, we can figure. Well, we'll see what we can figure out. I talked to Dan. I talked to Dan about it.
Can you play Stranglehold? My good all sweaty Teddy. I live in Stanton, Michigan. I'm very drunk. Nice.
That's the best comment.
I don't know how to play Stranglehold, otherwise I would. I'm terrible at that.
Try it.
Man. Yeah.
That's awesome. You win the comment battle tonight, Brandon. I also like how it's yours if it's like you own him.
Nice. Richard, you're in Omaha? Yeah, we're going to Legit Music in Council Bluffs. So it's going to be fun times. Legit's got like killer guitar selections. They've got Collings, they've got Nash, they've got
Like good stuff.
oh yeah, the type of stuff that it's like, oh, I'll have no money if I stay in here for very long.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you're gonna
it will
buy
take all of my
buy all the
monies.
guitars they have there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna trade out this Jackson. Oh, isn't this supposed to be?
yeah, that's supposed to work. Way to go, Manny.
Yeah, Manny made this. Let's see.
What amps are we
I
using
actually
tonight?
didn't make
D20 and
those, so-
G20.
You did?
I did not make those.
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
I was saying it
I
sarcastically.
wasn't. You put that on here.
No.
Okay.
Manny
You
doesn't
put that
work
evil
at,
on us,
Manny
Ricky.
doesn't work at Digiflex. I was joking.
Steve, if you come. Oh, hey, Robbie, I'm not coming to Peterborough, but for anybody in Ontario, I think I'm going to go to Cosmo Fest. We just got the invite to go to Cosmo Fest. So
Doesn't work.
yeah, Richard. Yeah, we're going to do kind of Gear and Beer thing. It's not like it won't be live streamed, but it'll be. We call it like the Gear and Beer Hang or Gear and Beer Roadshow, where
I'm pretty sure the whole Gear and Beer concept started as a live hang in Nashville.
Yeah.
Before we started it as a live stream, like that was just something that Derek kind of started doing, like in Nashville, just to get people to come out. Like we'd rent the studio for the day, and people would just come out and try amps and hang out and have some drinks, and it was great. And that was kind of what started the idea of doing this.
all right. Dylan's right though. There's actually two pedals I want to try tonight.
Y'all are
too,
gonna play
or at least-
Nitro. It has flames. Anyway, sorry. So kind of back to the topic. Let us know what you guys are using as far as D20 and G20. I think even though I'm playing the G20 tonight, I'm more of a fan of the D20 as a platform because that's what it's intended for. That is literally what it's made for. But the G20 is a great all-in-one solution.
Andy, I don't know. I think you should bring your own beer because I don't think the store's going to supply any. I just know that we're going to bring a few beers with us.
Yeah.
And not like.
we're doing
like-
fucking car beers in the
And
back.
what I mean is like enough for like Sean, Dan, and I.
Yeah. Sean's gonna have Buffalo Trace in the trunk.
Yeah.
Joseph,
yeah,
Cosmo
nice.
Fest, nice.
Yeah, I don't know who of us are all going to go to Cosmo Fest. I just got the invite like
When is it?
June 3rd in Tirana or whatever it is.
Could be fun. Could be a fun time.
How do I hook this up? Manny? Handy Manny.
What?
I want to hook it. I
Oh,
want to hook this up.
Just
Manny just ran away as soon as I asked how to hook this up. He was
no,
like,
I'm leaving.
oh, that's, oh yeah, no, I know why.
There's no cable plugged in.
Yeah, oh, he's got a head, no, he doesn't have a headlamp, he's just got a flashlight. Oh,
is a
Mike,
G20,
thanks, man.
nice. Glad you are enjoying it, Mike. That's awesome, dude.
Big shout out to Chris Justice for letting us film some video at his killer studio at his house when we were in Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Chris is like a man after my own heart. That dude has like so many different Van Halen signature guitars.
Oh yeah.
Including, he's got the red version of the Ernie Ball that I've got.
Oh man.
That he bought brand new, like in, I think he said like 95 or something like that. Oh, nice, you got the Governor? Dude, I wanted to buy the Blues Breaker pedals so badly, but I thought I would leave it to buy from one of our dealers when I'm on the road on the way to NAMM. So, yeah, I'm gonna attempt that. So what are we doing here, Manny? I got power already. There was one underneath my board, but, so what are you thinking I should do here? Just go, like, you wanna go in front? Yeah. I'll just nail, like, just hammer the front end of these. Hammer time. Which one? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, the Temple audio thing doesn't work? Or you just don't have it wired? Somebody had that board wired completely backwards when I used it on Sunday. It's not terrible. Listen to that.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
You heard it here first, folks.
30 bucks?
There's my clean tone.
Come on, 30 bucks? That rips. It's like unironically not bad. And it has one knob.
It's just a boost pedal. It's quiet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Dylan, I will never doubt you again. Dude, that mesa clip you sent me was so awesome.
It's the flames,
Yeah,
Chris
the flames
is correct.
make it better. You're not wrong.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. You can't argue with that.
Legitimately, 30 bucks.
For 30 bucks. So let's see. Oh, nice. I don't know how much the tilt loves when you stack into it. I don't think it loves that as much as it loves
Like
being
in front of it? It's just gonna do the EQ after, so it's gonna shelve that. Oh yeah. Korea, I can get a Strymon or Voodoo Labs. Jacob, we're using the Strymon stuff.
Really simple. That's right
Yeah,
there.
the Zuma,
The
if-
Zuma is amazing.
It is more money, but if you're willing to spend, I will say it is legitimately cleaner sounding. And it sounds dumb to say that, but it is.
Dylan doesn't need to have flames. It could have had Luke's face on it. It would still kick ass.
Yeah, Jacob, it is worth it. Like, investing in clean power, like, legitimately makes a difference in your pedal's performance. So if you're willing to go for it, do the Zuma. If not, the Voodoo Labs is great for a little bit less. That sounds pretty wild. That's going into the tilt. That's what happens when you put EQ after drive. There's just all these honky frequencies.
It's like how I want. Listen how quiet it is for that much. Yeah, that's impressive.
Legit. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Actually,
Should I take the $30 sticker off, or should I just leave it on there
No, leave
as
it.
a reminder?
As
that-
a reminder that they did that
Yeah.
for 30 bucks. It's like,
I like it.
it's good. It's
Yeah.
actually good.
There's nothing to argue with there.
Yeah.
Now this, on the other hand, I have a feeling there's no way this is going to be as cool, right? Like, is it? No, I need the phones out, right? Is there any chance that this doesn't suck horribly?
No. Because it's an amp, and you're playing it into it. Here we go.
Does it actually? Can you make? Does it make noise?
Hold up his laugh. going through the speaker.
Should we? Can you guys hear that through the speaker? Like, can you guys hear it there?
Here, hold on.
Hold on. No,
I got my mic. Hold
But why don't I do this? Why don't I put this at the end of the chain so that we put the pedals into this thing?
Oh no. Okay.
Can I have the cable? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me figure this out.
This is
All
gonna
right.
get really silly.
This is gonna
really
sound
quick, guys.
so
Sorry. We're gonna try something
awesome.
horrible here on purpose.
Awesome.
2010 metalcore intro. Yeah, before people
Okay.
knew how to use EQ in post for the radio effect.
All right. So I just need to have to come out of here, right? Right? Man.
That G8 needs to go into this.
Why?
Oh wait, what are you doing? Oh no.
Oh, can
we're using a 58.
Can
Oh,
this do
man.
it?
There it is.
Ready?
Okay, ready?
Man, how about the mauler into that thing?
Oh no. Put the camera on there.
All the way on the B side? Or no?
This is the worst thing
Where's
I've
the
ever heard on
blend?
this screen. That's not too far off, actually.
How does that make you feel?
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. 90s black metal. Okay, we're good. Thanks.
I understand
Thanks
why
for
this,
enlightening us and letting us do that, guys.
I understand why this pedal didn't sell for 9 years. But man, it's amazing that people want to buy that for like money.
Well, back in the day, it was the thing, man. That was before the Black Star
Like-
Fly 3 existed.
It's
Anyone have a Fly 3? Those things actually sound good.
So we were talking about pedal platform stuff, and we got all derailed. But I do want to try a different pedal into this rig here tonight that I haven't played with yet. That I got. Tremonti was telling me about it, and I've seen it on just a boatload of boards, and I know that Manny's a big fan of this pedal. But how many of you guys have checked out the Brown Protein? Manny, I'm correct that you're a big fan of that pedal, aren't you? Aren't I?
Sorry, I was looking at something else. What were you saying?
Oh, good. I'm glad you're paying attention while you do this. It's awesome.
The Brown Protein pedal.
I haven't played it much,
Okay.
but I've heard good things.
Oh, okay. Well, then I was completely wrong, and I'll just shut up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks, Manny.
Fact check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Fact checking the stream.
so does anybody know what this pedal is supposed to be? Yeah, we've got the SM58 here for when Dan comes back, and we're gonna try to convince him to do some good old hardcore vocals for us. Yes. Yes. All right.
He says it's like a Nobles and a Boss blues driver together. Richard says.
Nice.
Looks sweet.
What's the green side?
It says the green side is like the Nashville Overdrive.
It's like the what overdrive?
Inspired by the classic Nashville Overdrive is what it
Oh,
says
Nobles?
on the site.
Yeah, it's like a Nobles with that blues breaker.
The blue is Nobles? Or I thought the blue
Green.
was the Blues Breaker.
Sean said in terms of the last one, I feel like you guys are about to execute a hamster.
Nice.
Great.
This thing sounds great.
Green is Noble, blue is bass breaker. Or blue is, yeah, blues breaker.
It's nice and full, hey? Like,
Yeah, I can definitely see why people like it so much.
That sounds really nice. Kind of reminds me of, oh man, what was the pedal that you had for a while that Sean told you about?
the Schnobel.
The Schnobel tone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Daily Driver.
similar vibe to the Schnobel tone, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a bit brighter though, I think. And a little dirtier, but like still smooth, you know?
That's a great sound. Sean, do you have one of these pedals? Or have you played it?
Sounds really nice.
Yeah, it does sound really good. Oh, you want me to try it with no verb there, Stubbs? No delay either?
He's taking his mask off. Man, that's great. Dylan just bought a Rocktron Nitro for $25. Nice.
I'm on a church music. 8 out of 10 guys have that protein as of 6 months ago. Yeah.
Before that, I'd never heard of it. Yeah, pedals definitely are trendy, for sure. But this sounds awesome. I get it, for sure.
Nice. Dylan bought a Nitro for $25.
I just said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Never mind. I'm not listening.
No, it's okay.
I'm done.
That's sick, though. That's like, yeah, he outdealed you.
Oh, no.
Dude, it sounds great. It's the best
That's like,
$25 you'll ever spend.
Dave Hogan buying the Art ECC. Like
Yeah, yeah.
AFT ECC
Yeah, yeah.
for $3. Like,
Oh, is that all he paid?
no, it was
Man.
super cheap though.
Yeah. Double barrel, sort of. Yeah, similar idea.
What's the double barrel?
Similar to that.
I'm trying to find out what they're based off of. Like, yeah, it's like a Zen drive. I don't have a Zen drive either. They all had sweet cowboy boots before 6 months ago. Yeah, $80 shipped. He totally outdealed me.
That's pretty crazy.
What's going on?
Deco Waves, how's it
Yep.
going, man? Yeah. Everyone buy Nitro, we'll drive the prices up. Then we can all
Yeah.
sell them. Man.
Hey, Anthony Best, if you're still watching, do you have one of these? Yeah. I wonder why the guy sold this to me. Because I bought this used from some dude. I like it.
Yeah, sounds really nice.
It's like it reminds me of what the Schnobel does a little bit, but it's a bit different, and like with the fact that you've got 2 buttons, which means twice the gains.
More.
More is more.
No, it's not working.
Yeah.
These like kill switch cables. They're like once it's attached, it's good.
Do we have the Nobles here? Like I have an ODR one somewhere.
We used it on the last stream. Luke might have put it away though. It might be up top. I think Luke might have put it away.
Up top? Not in my office though?
What tune are you going to use? Standard E flat. Player E. You're an E. You're an E. You're good.
Yeah, in standard. Yeah. A no balls.
It sounded good though. Like when we did the two screamer shootout. Like it did sound really good, honestly, for what it was. Sorry guys, I'm listening to this PRS separate. Yes. Is it while we're here? Is there anything you guys want to hear? Like, I mean, I feel like we touched a bit on what we were talking about tonight, just kind of between at least the G20 and the D20. You know, why the D20 is the move for the platform thing, and kind of why that still is cool. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want to hear, let us know.
Can you, Sam and Derek, can you sign in gear and beer in my G20? What does gear and beer mean?
Do you want us to sign it? Gear and beer? Do you want us to send you some beers?
You want me to devalue your amp?
Sure.
I mean, I can get a Sharpie out and make it worth less, dude. That's fine.
Yeah. You know what, Steve? Email me to sam@revamps.com what you want us to put on it, and we'll do it for you. No problem, man.
Yeah, dude, and send us your shirt size. We'll send you a Gear and Beer shirt with that since you bought it on the live stream. That rules. Luke says the ODR one's in my office. You want to take a look? You know what it looks like? It's a green pedal. Yeah.
Nice.
Like the beer you spit on the amp right before the stream. Yeah, how we like just...
We knew Steve was going to buy that one.
Yeah, dude, we're going to NAMM. Of course.
Yeah.
You coming?
It'll be interesting this year for sure.
We're thinking about having like a Gear and Beer hang the first day at NAMM too. I don't know yet. It's NAMM wants an arm and a leg to be able to serve beer. So when I say an arm and a leg, I mean like I think we can get one keg for what Steve just paid for that amp.
Yeah, it's
Close.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Sean, I think we need to pick up, at minimum, pick up the Blues Breaker when we're out on the road, because we leave in like not even 2 weeks. Yeah. You'll be around, but like.
But we have to have all the stuff ready. Yeah.
Richard, man, I'm really sorry that your order's been on hold. Yeah, it's just freight that we're waiting on. So
we're literally waiting for them to get here.
As soon as they get here, we'll get it sent out. Man, I'm really sorry. They were supposed to be here before winter, and. Well, that didn't work out, so.
We ordered them on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, unfortunately, shipping has been kind of
the bane of our existence.
One of the bigger challenges, for sure. Yeah,
you know what?
definitely.
Some people suck.
Yeah.
And clearly the company we're using for that kind of sucks.
Well,
I mean, the quality of the beanies are pretty awesome. Oh, here we go.
Oh, the company making the beanies, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do look really good. They'll definitely be worth the wait.
Okay. So, turn my tuner off. Would help. A bit abrasive, isn't it?
It is fairly bright.
Yeah. It's almost always winter. We get three months of not. Well, we get more than 3 months of not winter, but we get 3 months of good weather.
Yeah, like heavy winter.
Mid-June to like 2.5. Mid-June till the end of August is good. First week of September is when it's normally still okay, and then it starts to.
Yeah.
You can still be on the lake first to second week of September most years.
Yeah.
This pedal sounds cool. I'm sure no one's heard of it. The Nobles ODR one. It's only sold like. This is like Tom Bukovac's secret weapon pedal. I know Sean's not into it. Sean, I hope I didn't just out you about the fact that you weren't into it, but Yeah. The Brover Drive?
We tried the Brover Drive on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, the one from J-Rocket.
The J-Rocket, yeah. It was great. That was a really good pedal. That was one of our favorites, I thought, from last week. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds pretty good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Like to play.
I like to party.
Nice. David, always on with the ODR one.
How do you set yours, David? Like, I kind of like it with the drive like pretty far down here, and I don't know what the spectrum is.
Probably like your mid-frequency.
It's a tone control. Oh, that's interesting. As you turn it up, the gain goes up too, eh?
Yeah.
Like, that's the wrong way. I wonder what level does.
Volume.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's it's cool. I don't know. I like that protein thing a lot more than that.
Protein sounds really good, man. I actually want to try it out.
Protein.
I don't know if I have the powers going, though.
There's power right there.
That's going to your dream rig.
Yeah, that was weird, eh? Like that thing's weird.
It's interesting.
I put this away. I'm gonna get I don't know what the remote jack is. Have I seen any CB demos?
No.
What's CB?
Sorry, I am going to steal the power from the dream, so before we turn that on, let's, yeah. Do we have one more? Manny, sorry to bother you. Do we have one more quarter-inch I could just grab just for this? I want to try this protein out.
Sean says he's got the Shanks ODS one, and it's meh.
ODS one, so it is a different thing. I'm going to give the protein a try.
What about the light speed? You want to hear the light speed? Is that what we're talking about? I don't know what's going on. I could get the light speed out to try it.
Oh no, this is maybe gonna work. Thanks, buddy. You know
I
what?
really like that jam packaging, man. It's good packaging. CB chorus. I'm not big into chorus, so which I'm sure that's what this does, is chorus and vibrato, so. That's interesting. Oh.
This thing feels great.
That's good, eh?
It's really nice.
I don't really understand what the switch does.
He changes.
Yeah, it sounds
pretty
cool.
sweet, yeah. Yeah, I love Hertz.
I'm wondering what this does though. 'Cause it seems way more subtle than
Coarse vibrato mode, like the original Unit 5.
Yeah, but it's still kind of vibrato.
It almost sounds kind of like tapey.
That's cool. I think it's more
Yeah.
your speed than my speed, but
Yeah, like for the vibey clean stuff for sure. Like,
Yeah.
you know, kind of like the warbly, cleany sounds. Yeah. I feel like I only really use those sounds for that type of thing. I'm not huge on like the really warbly, like out of tune modulation thing. Like it definitely does have a place that it works. I don't personally use it a lot, but mostly it would be like, yeah, kind of cleaner tones. Just taking the dry signal out when in vibrato mode. There you go.
Stowy Mobius can do that.
Mobius does lots of things, and you have one.
I have lots of things.
Mobius does a lot of those things at one time.
You know what it doesn't do? That one, I just touch it like that.
That does.
No, I have to figure out how to make it do that. No.
You just have to know what the knobs do.
No. No. Sammy, do the modern split thingy with the vibe. Go. All right.
Okay. Let's see if it
Oh,
works.
yeah.
Let's see if it works. Do you want this or not? Just-
No, I can just sit here and play.
Let's see if it works.
Let's see the split.
Let's just the two-way. Like that's the pickup position. Give me a little bit of verb there. Oh, what's going on? My ears are.
There you go. Got some delay too.
My ears are just screwing around. I hit my volume knob, I think. Sorry. Oh yeah, my whole pack's coming off here. I'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
We should have like a switch or something, so to do the split, you have to do that.
Yeah.
Like that's the tone, but I feel like with this, like, because of the way the EQ is kind of ebbing in and out, like, it takes away a lot of the attack that you get from that split coil attack, right? Like you can hear it every now and then. But as the effect kind of warbles, it takes away from that attack, especially in front.
Try it again. Nice.
Sounds kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
It's like again, like the attack is kind of coming in and out, so I don't know if it's an effect I would really use for that specific sound, but like it definitely is unique. Let's do that. Weird. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'd use it, but it's sweet.
I like how lagged Scott and Sean are right now compared to the rest of the stream. Nice.
Just looking now.
Nice.
Anyways, here's Jarek's guitar back.
Nice.
Yeah, fun. Not something I'd use that effect for specifically, but yeah. Like the hummingbirds.
Have you not heard that?
No.
Oh, that's what I say all the time about like people with shitty vibrato. When their vibrato's like,
It's
like a hummingbird's asshole. Vibrato like a hummingbird's asshole.
Oh, that's great.
I can't even do it. Like
no, I know.
I
know what
can't
you're
even
talking
like.
about. It's almost impressive.
Like you know what I'm talking about? Like the guitar store vibrato. That's like, yeah, like.
It's like the sweep that is like those. Which is, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Everybody's trying.
So what about these UA pedal things? Should we talk about those?
Yeah,
pedal
let's try
platform stuff.
We got these. So these UA pedals we picked up at.
Hey Manny, can you give us another little power
No,
jumper?
take it out of this guy.
Well, no, then you don't mess it up. You can leave your stuff.
I don't need the protein. It's all good. Yeah,
You don't
it's
need
just-
protein.
No, I mean
You got enough. Look at he's already done it. Look at that, like a little ninja, just a little Manny ninja. Where's the power?
No. No.
I'm like, hey, can we get a cable? And it's instantly there. All right. Anybody played with these UA pedals? Full disclosure, I have not played them ever.
Yeah, we picked these up at Sweetwater when we were there in
October.
October. We were there. Derek and I went to Sweetwater. Yeah. Crazy. That was like 5 months ago already. That's wild.
Yep. Okay, so that's the D20 with the tilt. So let's kick over to, this is the UA Dream. All right, what are we doing wrong? Turn the tilt off. What'd you just do there?
There's like a different voice switch here.
This was better.
Yeah.
Sounds thin though, eh?
Hit the preset button, see what happens maybe.
That sounds better, but it's just quiet, like, and like, that's not really doing anything. Well, okay, it is. That's just a boost. Oh, there we go. So let's. Okay, now we're getting there. Man, that's touchy, eh? Like
It is. Yeah. The controls have a lot of space. Jake says the Ruby's really nice.
Oh, this is different speakers.
Yeah. Yeah, there's different channels, different mid-voicings, and then different speakers.
Okay, yeah, I like the EV12.
And you can load different IRs onto this too, from what I understand. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. we're running the this right into the interface.
Yeah,
not
we're running
into
direct
the-
off of this through DI. This is not going through the D20 at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, David, we're just running it direct. It's not going through the rev preamp at all.
Let's try to get them close. There's the D20. That one IR sounds like shit.
Well,
Sorry, guys.
one of them is with the IR disabled.
Is it?
Yes.
No. It
Yeah.
says Oxford.
Isn't it? Isn't one of them off? That's off.
What's that?
That's off.
What's off?
That.
Oh, I didn't know there's a fourth
Yeah.
one down. No, I love UA stuff, but this is that one IR sucks, man. How many presets are there? One. Oh, I bet you could save presets or something. What is this here?
Amp store or alt. It's for storing presets.
That's alt.
What does it sound like without the tilt on? Like, that's not too bad. Yeah, Robbie made a good point. Probably wouldn't want to attempt using the built-in IRs. Like, I feel like if you loaded your own cabinet profiles onto this, it would probably sound. Actually, yeah, maybe running into the return on the D20 with the 2 notes IRs would sound different. You know? Because the 2 notes IRs, like, I'm finding do sound really good in comparison to other stuff I'm trying. Like, the 2 notes tech is really good. That's the UA.
Yeah. Let's try the Ruby.
Let's do it.
You're running the stereo out too?
Yeah.
All right. Well, sorry, UA. Either I don't know how to use this or I don't know. Because the aux sounds great.
I mean, I use UA products for many things, and they all sound fantastic.
Maybe that one's busted.
Maybe you're busted.
I don't know.
Try
It's
that.
supposed to be a 65 like deluxe reverb.
Built
isn't
really
it?
well. Feels great.
You know. My brother, is it supposed to sound like a 65? Okay.
That's cool.
You took my beer?
I opened it. Wait, didn't Manny bring that?
Oh, I
didn't-
couldn't even flick a pick at you.
I didn't know you took. I thought Manny brought it. I thought it was yours.
You left me the Iron Maiden IPA, Sam? Now I'm having to keys. Salute to Hoogie.
I can go get you one
Oh,
of these.
dude, speaking of Hoogie, where's that Illuminati guitar?
Right here.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, we did a post at this thing. This thing rules. It's heavy, but it sounds heavy.
Heavy things sound
Wait a
heavy,
minute.
bud. Yo.
I didn't tamp it, but I just like tubes by it.
Does anybody else have these? Anybody else have any of these pedals? Oh. What is that? I like that.
Got a trem on it. That sounds cool.
How do I control it? I don't. Let's try the preset. I like that, but it's quiet, eh? In other news, I have a Ruby for sale.
He says, yeah, with the Dream, turn gain down and dial the EQ. And as for the speakers, the GB25 is the best for distorted sounds. The others are mainly for clean.
Okay, what does he say? Turn the gain down?
Dream, turn down the gain and dial the EQ in. It's the last
Is that the volume or the output?
Which
is gain?
I would assume it's volume. Or
Okay.
volume or boost. The switch in the middle is an alt switch if switched up.
I didn't really... No, it's just going to one preset, oops. So like that, like...
You say with the Dream.
That sounds better, but it's compressing weird, eh? You hear that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, UA. I'm a very bad person to try this stuff because I have no idea how it works.
Try a...
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try the... Do you have one of these, Dragon Square?
So with this aluminum guitar, like I barely have to put any attack into it to get anything out of it. Like it just is high output right away. Got the Dream going again.
Yeah, but I don't understand, like... That sounds better.
That does sound better, yeah.
Yeah, way better. He said, go to this. So the gain just blows on this thing, or?
Here's the blue Scott.
Yeah, the gain just isn't cool. I like this.
That sounds good.
That's, yeah. So what does the boost do?
I don't hate that. That sounds good.
Okay. So the boost is actually a trem. Okay. Explain this to me. So when I'm all the way down and the alt is off and I turn the boost all the way down, there's trem. As soon as I turn it up a bit, oh, is it that the trem is, as soon as you turn it all the way down, the trem turns on? Oh. I don't... Okay. So that's how you control that. weird. And there's the verb. That sounds better, eh?
Sounds way better.
That sounds way better. Okay, now.
That does sound a lot better. Let's go through the effects loop on the D20.
What's that?
Effects loop on the D20.
Yeah, no, this is the G20.
No, but
D20.
that's not going to go through that. Oh, it is?
know.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Because I was,
Yeah, no, I got you.
like, there's the G.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so now this sounds decent.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better. I like how there's dual lock here that you can see.
Nice. Yeah.
This thing, like, you barely have to touch it, and it's just, like...
The aluminum just makes you faster.
It's so hot.
It's built for speed.
It's like a Van Halen kind of thing, I guess. And just the blues scale. Yeah, I understand the thing, but it seems a little more rigid, I guess.
Yeah, it's not very warm.
Yeah.
I probably just don't know how to use it either.
Cool. If there's anything you guys want to hear, let us know. We're getting a little long there, but we're here to show you what you want to hear. Let us know. What else is coming up?
NAMM.
NAMM. Yeah, NAMM means new things too.
Yes.
New things are coming. Yeah. Thanks for sticking with us. Yeah, just so everyone in the live stream here knows, there definitely are going to be some fun new things coming around NAMM. I won't say exactly what they are, but if you've been tuning in and can kind of piece together what we've been chatting about, there's going to be some fun new stuff coming for sure. Yeah.
And if you're at NAMM, there's a good chance you're going to get to see some previews of things if you sweet talk Sam into...
Buy me White Claws and tacos. We'll do it.
Sam's a 24-year-old frat girl.
Yeah. No. If I was a 24-year-old frat girl, I'd listen to Bad Omens and eat sushi all the time.
There's gonna be some previews of some amps that probably won't come out until later in the year too. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A couple things that'll be out around NAMM time.
Can you pass me the Lightspeed? James
Yeah.
is asking about the D20 and the Lightspeed.
Sure.
That's a
Greer.
cool. Up the red pedal. There you go.
I've seen these in many colors. I've seen them in blue as well.
What did Sam leak on the last live stream when I wasn't here?
Nothing. No, I leaked something when you were here.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't leak anything last week. Did I? No, I don't think so. Nope.
Sean, Lightspeed into the tilt? I can't remember what you were doing.
That was a couple streams ago, and I know what he was talking about. You were here. And we've changed something since then anyway, so I was wrong, and it's not what it's going to be. So.
says nothing. Okay, cool. It's a great sounding pedal, man.
Yeah, Mike, there will be one at NAMM.
I'm just waiting for you to say it. I'm not leaking anything else. No more accusations.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that, Deco. It's a little bit different than what you're saying, but there will be. Nerd Brev is releasing a Beat Buddy at NAMM. Scott. Remember everybody ripping on the Beat Buddy guy?
Shredder Pinstripe, bro. He's coming to the booth. Alex, you know who we're talking about? It's his first year at NAMM this year.
Sean, that's not the Dream running into an amp. It is running direct. Like, this is it. We have it DI'd into the interface. Oh, I should turn it on, though. Here's the D20. Yeah, this light speed is cool.
It's a great pedal. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. Man. Oh, yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. We're going to be building some amps for NAMM, and we should probably offer people up that if they want to buy the NAMM demo amps, that we'll have demo amps right after the NAMM show.
We will. Yeah. 100%.
If guys are interested, so. People are saying I think it sounds good direct.
I think it sounds fine.
Oh, I thought he said. I thought I read that wrong. I thought he said I think it would sound good direct, and I'm like, it is direct.
No.
No. Yeah.
It sounds good direct. Yeah, I agree. It does sound good. It's just a different type of flavor.
Nope. That's what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, and my intention is not to make UA stuff sound worse than the D20. I just can't figure out how to make this sound right. So just to be clear.
The feel is very different than what we're used to, right? Like that's all it is. And I think it's something that if we were to adjust it according to how we want it to feel, we'd be able to get it to
if I played with it for more than while we're on the live stream, it's probably be
That's part of the fun of this, right? Is we just crack something open and see what it does, you know?
Just like beers. What's up, Steve? Steve, are you coming to NAMM? NAMM, new amps must manifest. Nice, Sean. I'm sure most people are coming to live stream to hear us play stuff like this, too. Everybody that's into metal is just like, can you idiots stop?
It's in the right key. Oh, that was a good one.
All right, I'm out of things to talk about and things to do. What do you guys want to know?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to know about? What else was I supposed to say? Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram.
I forgot I put that in there.
Oh, yeah, turn all the pedals on except the gate because that's dumb. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
free shipping on everything on the store right now.
Free shipping. The amp customizer is still a thing that's cool. We had a couple cool custom builds this week. Those are always really fun to do. We're gonna be posting those. But yeah, the amp designer is still going. Free shipping. NAM is, well, next week is Derek's last stream here before he leaves for NAM. So we'll probably do kind of like a NAM prep stream, kind of talk about that a bit. And then once NAM comes, it's time for new things. And we're gonna have some new fun stuff. I think it's this camera that's like me. Yeah. We'll have some fun stuff for all of you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be fun over the next couple
Anthony,
months.
I have tried the Vimaram Janray once, and it was awesome.
It's a good pedal.
And yeah, I need to try another one. Yeah, dude, I don't like Princeton's either. Princeton's are like bright and thin.
Chris from Peach Pit uses one. And he makes it sound great. And every time I plug into it, I'm just like, oh, this feels so different to me. But like he plays it and it sounds amazing. And then I plug into the Deluxe Reverb and it's like, I like this a little bit more, you know. But I get it for sure. It's a sound. Cool. All right, guys. Well, if that's it, we're gonna have a little
Multicolored D20s. Pretty soon you'll be able to get a D20 and a Tolex head shell, so you can do like different colors.
Could you not specify if you wanted a different color lid? You could do that. I'll sell you a different color lid if you want.
We tried to do things kind of like hydro dip chassis, and like it just didn't work great. I think there is a purple like snakeskin, isn't there? Is that the one that we didn't get for Ola, but now we have?
We have blue snakeskin, no purple.
We didn't get the purple one.
We have red and blue and normal, which is white.
Don't forget to join the Rev Amplification community on the Facebooks. Also follow, yeah. Also, you know.
Oh man, okay.
And also follow Sammy on the TikToks, doing his TikTok videos.
It's the Rev page.
Yeah, I know it's
Follow
Sammy.
follow Rev on
Sammy on the TikToks.
Follow Rev on TikTok. I'm taking video ideas that Kyle and other Derek have given me and making them. So if you guys have any ideas of things you want me to do that are stupid and fun, let me know.
I think Sam in a Speedo just burning.
Because I will make them.
Just ripping.
Just ripping. With the speed shades too, and a swim cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Phelps style.
Man, or like Macho Man Randy Savage style shades.
Michael Phelps style.
Just rip. Yeah, you can customize a Gen 740.
Yeah.
That's possible.
It is. Yeah.
I love the Gen 740.
No more acrylic faceplates though.
I want a D20 the same color scheme as Kyle's James Tyler. Good luck. That's probably not gonna happen.
That's a cool guitar though. Very cool guitar.
Too much delay.
Rick, I haven't, but I have done the sidechain thing, and I feel like if you run it in the loop, it would kind of be similar to that. Like, it's just gonna gate, like if you're just running in and out from your effects in your loop, it's just gonna gate those effects. The way the 4-cable method works is because of the way you split the routing, it actually gates after the preamp. So if you just run in and out through your loop, it's just gonna gate your effects. So I don't think there's a lot of noise being produced in just the power amp section. A lot of it's gonna come from your preamp or your front end, so it probably is not something you'd want to do unless there's a lot of gain in your effects loop. Yeah, that. I'd say if you're not running any drives or like preamps in your loop, just keep it in front or use the actual 4-cable routing.
Doesn't sound like when you're camping and there's a mosquito like not far away.
That's how I feel often on this stream. I'm joking. That's a joke. Yeah, that.
It's like a whistle.
It's an E flat. All right, thanks everybody. We're gonna sign out here. Derek's gonna turn all his pedals on.
No, I'm not. Just because you did that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn them all on for you.
No, don't you touch my stuff.
Do you touch my drum set?
Did you touch my drum set?
No. Oh yeah? I don't even know the cops doesn't start till 4. That's one of my favorite lines.
Why are you all sweaty? I was watching Cops.
Oh yeah, well, I haven't know the cops will start till 4. That's one of my favorite lines in that whole movie.
Yeah.
It's so good. There it is. His shoulder, That is fantastic. I don't even know how you're producing that sound. Thanks, everybody. This is the end of my ears. I'm not gonna bother. It sounds like the Halo choir in the background. Do you play Halo ever? Do you know what I mean? That is what it sounds like.
Yes!
It's still going? I thought we were done. Okay, bye. No, no, no. Put the logo back. There we go.
Yeah.